Hola mis serenitas, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Chiquita Serenita, and today we're going to do a review on the Beauty Creations Rosie times Rosy McMichael. I got the PR collection, okay? I got the whole thing. It took like a while for it to get to me, seriously. I've had it for about, I want to say 3 days, and I finally got the time to actually make the video for you guys. So the PR box comes like this. It did come wrapped up in like a plastic bubbling, and it came in a huge box. That's it right there. It just has rose gold lettering that says Beauty Creation times Rosy McMichael. I'm not 100% sure who she is. I'm guessing she's a YouTuber, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna pretend I know who that is, but yeah, it comes like this. It's all white. I want to tell you guys some things. We're going to go like bit by bit and break it all down because there's some things that I didn't like and there's things that like, okay, what the heck. But I want to start off that this whole thing right here, this little dresser, I'm not that impressed. Like, I don't know if a lot of you know that we had to pay extra for shipping because of how, I guess, how heavy this was, which a lot of people were upset in the comments. They were saying, well, we shouldn't have to pay for shipping if we're paying full price for the PR box. I'm not necessarily bothered with having to pay the shipping. I'm more or less bothered with the amount of shipping that I had to pay, which is, to me, it's honestly, it's the normalization. It's already, I'm used to it because with Beauty Creations, I always have to pay for shipping, and shipping is not cheap. I kind of felt less bad when I saw one person's comment in the Instagram post saying they were going to get charged like $89 to ship to Spain, I believe. And I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't complain then because it's not that bad, right? It has these little knobby things. Let me tell you guys, these knobby things screw off. And for the first 2 days, I want to say for an entire 2 days, my daughter went and screwed this off. Then she was like playing with the dresser and dragging it from one to the living room to her sister's room until her sister told her, that's mommy's makeup, go put that back before she sees you. So I ended up bending over backwards trying to find that knobby. In the end, I was scared that I wasn't going to be able to find it and I was going to have to record the video without it, but whatever, you know. The top flips up and inside is the palette. This is the actual palette. It has a mirror that's covered by a little film, but it's not like frosted or anything. It does say Hola Chicos up here, which just means, hey guys. That's her saying that she does in her videos, I guess. Rosy McMichael times Beauty Creations. It's called the Everyday Palette. In the second drawer, we have a little thing of eyelashes. I'm going to pull them out for you guys so you guys can see because the drawers pull out completely, okay? And this is what's in there. So it has 3 eyelashes. It has this red lip liner, a red lipstick. This is like a nude brown lip liner, and then it has this brown glitter toned type of lip gloss. I don't have those lip products on my lips right now. This is just Natasha Denona, her My Dream lip gloss. That's all that it's just literally the lip gloss. Everything else is my own pigment off on my lips. I didn't wear the eyelashes. You guys, I'm not a huge eyelash person. If you guys been watching me for a while, you guys know that I am not a huge eyelash person at all. Like, I don't wear them. I don't like to wear them. But I was planning on putting on some today. And then in the end, I was like, opted for not. I was like, you know what? I'd rather just either put this in a giveaway or find one family member that wants it or whatever. Because in the end, I'm not going to use it. And it's kind of like silly to have to do it just for the video. But they're pretty. Honestly, my favorite are the ones up here because I don't like overly dramatic. If anything, this would be the one I would go to. I wouldn't pick this one in the middle. I would either pick that one or this one. And that's it. I would leave it at that. In the back, it says, it's in Spanish. With this trio of fake lashes, I couldn't pick just one style. So you will find that there are 3 that you can never be without. I love you a lot, Rosie. And that's basically the little message that she leaves for her fans, I guess, or her followers. I think it's pretty. I mean, I wanted to order the PR box, and I'm not going to lie, because when I ordered it, I wanted it for the mirror. I wanted it for the mirror, because the mirror was supposedly only available with the PR box. So in the bottom, the last drawer, we have the mirror. Now, when I received it and I opened everything up and I received the mirror, so the mirror comes like this. Very, very pretty mirror online. Like, looks gorgeous and everything. I don't like it. I'm not going to lie and say I like it. I don't like it. And the reason why I don't like it because this is the insert that comes with it that tells you the prices of everything, right? So it comes with her face, look at. And then in the back it says the pricing for everything. The PR box costed $95. And that includes everything that you guys see right now that I'm showing you guys, right? The Everyday palette on its own, just the palette, is $27. The last trio is $20. The Nude Lip Kit, which is just the nude one with the lip gloss, that's $12. And then the red lip liner with the red lipstick is $12. They don't sell this separately. If they would have, I probably would have just ordered the palette, the lipsticks, and then the mirror. I wouldn't have bothered with the lashes or the dresser. The dresser was just like icing on top of the cake. I didn't really want it or need it because I have a dresser from Nostalgia. What is it? The Smoky Nostalgia from Kaleidos. And when I showed my daughters and I compared them, like, which one would you prefer? Which dresser would you prefer? They said that one because that one looks expensive. That one looks like it's worth the money that it's made with, you know? And they go, this one just looks basic. It's just white. And I'm not complaining. It's just, I want to be honest with you guys, you know? I don't like lying to people, so I like to put everything how it is. And this mirror, the reason why I don't like it, because I feel that it feels flimsy and it feels cheap. It feels, if I hold the handles hard enough, I'm going to break this plastic part. It's plastic. It's the real lightweight plastic. It feels like I bought it from a Dollar Tree. I'm not going to mix around. It's fine if you love it. I get it, right? Everybody was excited for this mirror. I've had people tell me that they love this mirror. It's so cute. It's so pretty. I get it. I'm not complaining about that. It's got rose tone, little accents right here. And in the back, I mean, this is just covered frost, like a little paper. But when I got it, I was expecting more, I guess. You know, stupid me. I was expecting more for the price that I paid. I was just thinking it was going to be at least ColourPop quality. And when I compared it to a ColourPop mirror, you know, I even had my daughter weigh it. I was like, well, which one would you pick? She's like, well, the ColourPop one feels satiny, nicer. It feels more expensive. And their stuff costs like, what, $9, $10 for a mirror? I don't know. This just feels gimmicky. It feels very plastic. I feel like, look, if I just, you can hear the plastic going creak, creak. It's just okay. So I'm going to say that everything so far that I've tried, I wouldn't really recommend the mirror. So you don't really need the PR box unless you really, really want to support the whole thing and support her or whatever. But I'm going to say pass on the mirror because I wasn't that impressed. It's just an okay mirror. I'm still going to use it because I'm the type of person that I use that. I use the stuff that I actually get. But I'm going to tell you guys that you technically don't need it, okay? I'm just going to move on. And like I said, I already showed you guys the lashes. And I didn't use any, just like I said, because I don't really use that type of stuff. But I'm assuming they're good because I had a friend of mine who she actually bought this collection too. And she did actually use them. And she said she loved them. So I'm just going to go with her opinion and just say they're good, okay? So I'm going to move on to the lipsticks, you guys. The lipstick, the first one right here, the red one. I was so excited for this lipstick. This is one of the biggest things because I was just complaining to that same person that buys a lot of beauty creations with me. She just said, I told her, you know what makes me so upset about beauty creations is the majority of the stuff that they put out, everything's nude. Nude. Like, we're talking about beige pastel nude. The type of nude that doesn't look good on pigmented lips because it looks opaque. It stands out too much. And I go, what? Would it kill them to release a red? Or like a dark maroon brown or something? Anything else would suffice. Nude. Every single collection I've seen so far, you guys, from them. The Tourist collection. Oh my God, you guys. It was getting to a point where it was so annoying. It was all nude. Nude Lips Gloss, Nude Lip Liner. So when I saw this red, I was like, hell yeah, sign me up. It got that signature little heart right there. It is such a beautiful, gorgeous red. I'm going to try it on my lips in a little bit. You guys know I do lip swatches. It does have a signature Rosie right there. And then you also have, because it's a lip kit, right? It goes together. You also have the little lip liner here. And the lip liner is all gold, like rose gold. And it has the little color right here in the end. It's called Mama, supposedly. Okay, so it does twist up. So this little part right here, that little part, you just twist it and then it just goes and it twists up. It gets longer for you guys to keep on putting it on, okay? So it does go up, okay? I just wanted to point that out because I don't want to hear complaints. How do you sharpen it? I don't know. But yeah, it's a gorgeous red tone right there. It's the same to match that one that we just did. And I will be doing lip swatches of the actual lip liners first. And then I'll do the lipstick and the lip gloss after that, okay? So moving on to the Rosie's gloss. Like I said, this is a really pretty lip gloss. It's like a brown, but it has a lot of glitter in it. And I'm not sure if you can feel the glitter or whatever. And that's what we're going to try out in a little bit. So, ooh, I love the smell though. Oh, it smells fruity. Like, yeah, like Tutti Frutti. It reminds me of that. I don't know. We'll try it right now too, okay? You guys know I like doing lip swatches. This one is called Line and Fill. It's the same thing. It's got the same little Rosy McMichael beauty creation type of thing. And this one looks like a caramel brown. That's the shade right there. Okay. So why don't we do something real quick. I'll do the lip liners first on my hand, just so you guys can see them. And we'll do the lipstick before I do the lip swatches, okay? So let's do that. Mama. Emilia. Line and Fill. Rosie's Gloss. And those are all the products, you guys, of the lips. I will say this looks about the same tone. Probably won't make it. I will do separately, of course. I'll start off with the lip liner and then the actual lip products separately. But I'm saying, like, they look alike. I don't have a lot of high hopes for this because it looks super light brown. But this looks gorgeous in person. It literally looks like a bronze gold. You can see all those glitters in there. Like I said, it smells amazing. We'll see how it does on the lips. You guys will know I always do the lip swatches. Then I tell you guys my final thoughts on those products after. So let's move on to the lip swatches. Okay, you guys, so that is it for the lip swatches. I will tell you guys that I really love the red. Both of them are the same. They look the same, exactly the same tone and everything. But I really love this lip combo, especially if you have pigmented lips like me. Red works on anyone pretty much. The more pigmented your lips are, it's harder to get these little light brown ones to show. They don't really come up. Like you guys saw in the swatch, right? It barely showed anything. It looked like it didn't have anything on. Trust me, it was on there, but it just, you can't even tell because this thing is so dang ashy brown. Ashy nude. Like, it doesn't complement. You can't tell. I have the lip combo, this one, the second one on my lips right now. You can't see that light brown on there. It's like I might as well not have anything on. You could barely tell, maybe right here on the side. That's about it. Now, I will say that the lip gloss, whew, buddy, the lip gloss is good. It smells so pretty on the lips. I can smell it right now. It has that fruity smell, the strawberry smell. Now you feel the milk, the glitters, the micro glitters. You do feel it. But if I had to rate it from like a 1 to a 5, it's barely even a 1, so you can't really tell. It feels incredible on the lips. No sticky residue, smooth application. Y'all, it feels so moisturizing. It doesn't feel drying at all. It doesn't feel tacky, dry, none of that stuff. So it's really, really pretty. I know I like their formula for lip glosses because I have tried them from the Murillo twins. I did try it, and I actually still use that lip gloss. I think it's actually up here. I'm not even sure if I still keep it up here, but normally, yeah, that's the one that I use. It's like my go-to one. I really love their lip products. Are really good. It's just the only complaint I have of their lip products is like that, what I said. That they literally only put nudes. It's always nudes. It is always nudes. I'm not exaggerating. I know it sounds like I am, but every single collection they've ever put out until now has been nude with a nude lip gloss. Nude with a nude lipstick. Like, give me a break. Would it kill you to give me a magenta, a pink, a dark pink, a dark red, vampy red, a maroon red, you know, right now for like fall season, even like a deep plum purple? Jesus, throw me some bones here, Beauty Creations, please. I'm grasping straws. Y'all giving me these ashy tone browns that don't work on me. They don't show up. They're not good for, you know, tan to darker. They don't work. They don't even show up. That's the only complaints I have. Other than that, the lip products are really, really good. I do recommend them. Like I said, the only thing that I didn't really like was that mirror. Everything else went smooth sailing from there. Okay, so now that we're done with the lip stuff, let's just move on to the palette, okay? So here's the palette, you guys. Here it comes. It's completely rose gold, the slip. And it says Rosy McMichael times Beauty Creations right there. I don't know if you guys, yeah, you guys can see it. And in the back, it just has her signature up here. Of course, you have the ingredients. Los Angeles, made in China, yeah. So when you take the slip off, this is it. It's just like the dang dresser. It's just completely white and a rose gold lettering. The back has a little like long message in Spanish. She was going for nothing but Spanish. I can translate, but it's not going to sound the same, okay? So it says Chicos, which means like guy, girl. It means both, like basically both genders. Chicos, the creation of this palette has been a dream of mine come true. Has been a dream come true for me. Beauty Creations gave me the liberty of creativity to play and experiment with tones, formulas, and finishes and color stories to offer you guys options that you can create from a rosy tone look or something more of your own style. Everything in one palette that is comfortable, but at the same time has a lot of variety to use for an everyday thing. Thank you to the universe for always helping me, loving me, showing me that your dreams can come true. Like this palette that I'm now sharing with you. I hope that you enjoy it, and I can't wait to see you guys do swatches of these incredible formulas and creating looks without any ending, like the song that, no, I'm just kidding. A little piece of me goes with you guys in this palette, and let it be a remembrance that all dreams come true. I love you a lot, Rosie. So that's a pretty little message. It takes me a while because literally the word registers in your brain, but then you have to translate to the English, and it doesn't sound, grammar is different. The way things are worded are spoken differently in the English language versus the Spanish, and vice versa. When I have to do this, I always have to do this 98% of the time. I have to, you know, translate something in English to my Spanish subscriber. This is actually the first time I've ever had to translate for you guys. Normally these things come already in English, so that's really, blowing my mind right now. This is the first time I've ever had to translate something from Spanish to you guys. I've always had to do it the other way around. And believe me, both take a lot of like patience and all that stuff. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to be editing things to like squish together because sometimes I have to really think about it before it registers, and then I might be able to tell you guys. That's how my translation works. I'm like, wait, how do you say that? Like brain farts. So when you open the palette, up here it says Rosy McMichael times Beauty Creations. The mirror does have like a little film on it, but you can see your face, obviously. It does have the little covering that normally comes. Now, this palette, you guys, is gorgeous. I'm not going to lie. It does have a lot of like everyday colors. I love the color story of this because I feel that it has enough neutrals and still, if you love mauvey tones, rosy tones, she put it all on this side. And on this side, you have some like this random gold green. You have a gold, which is on my eye right now. This is a glitter, and I think it's just that one glitter, and everything else is like a shimmer or a pressed pigment. This one actually looks like a shimmer with glitter, and I'm not sure if that's a matte with sequin glitter because it does kind of look like it. But everything else, I used, what is it? I used this as my transition shade, which is funny that it's named Transition. It's a transition. I used different transition. And then on my whole entire eye, I used Emmy and Saul. That's a gold tone shimmer all over. On top of that, I added the glitter that's called Star. Very, very pretty, you guys. I am crazy about that glitter. It is so freaking pretty. It looks like a champagne, rosy gold tone all over. Like, it has all those multi-glitters in there. And it reflects on your eye. So pretty. It enhances that gold to the next level. Then right here on the corner, I have Texas. So I don't know if she's from Texas or whatever, but I do have Texas all down here. And then a little bit right here. Then right here, this burgundy tone that you guys see is called Red Wine. So it is a Merlot matte. That is like that, you know, red, deep red, wine red. And right here in this little corner, I have that purple that's called Seahorse. It's a shimmer. Y'all, I could not say no to that dang shimmer. Matter of fact, my idea of my look today wasn't even going to be this. I literally wanted to dip into that purple. And I wanted to go for Aeron over there, which is like this, I want to call it like a cerulean blue, like a ocean blue. It's just so pretty. Cobalt blue, I don't know how you want to describe it, but it's just so pretty. I wanted to do those two shades, and I wanted to do some browns. But then I just saw that gold, and I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no. So some of these have little heart indentations. You guys know how Beauty Creation does it. If you've tried Beauty Creations, they do little hearts, random hearts throughout their whole, like some of the shadows. Not all of them, but some of them have it. And formula-wise, I love their formula. Their formula, I consider them an okay brand. It's an affordable brand. Please take that into mind. I can't tell you how many people always ask, well, is it worth the money? Well, you're paying, you know, such and such money. I don't know what you guys expect for that. But I will tell you that the Everyday palette retails for $27. Normally their palettes are around $17, $18. I think this is like collaborating. So collaborations usually cost a little bit more with them. But $27 is not a lot to me. Probably, to me, I would consider this maybe a little bit better than Morphe quality. Of course, I'm not going to say it's Natasha Denona. Who am I joking? It's not even close to that. But for $27, don't expect a whole lot. It is good. And for the amount of shadows that you're getting for those $27, that's why I'm saying it's worth it. And I believe Morphe, for the same amount, those big palettes, you know, the ones that they have, don't they usually retail close to 30-ish, 32, 35, 36 around there? That's what I remember. That's the last thing I paid for one of theirs. So $27 is actually not that bad. And the shimmers are, the ones that I use personally today are milky. They're like creamy. They slid like butter, like nothing. And the glitter was self-adhesive. I didn't need any glitter glue. The mattes blended out beautifully. I didn't have any problem. I had more of less of a problem where it needed to be built up. but I prefer built up than patchy McPatch, okay? Because if I'm dealing with patchy McPatch and certain areas are not getting blended, then that's more of a problem to me than, you know, just having to reapply till I get that intensity. That's not a big deal to me. So I'm going to start with the swatches. I'm going to start right here in this corner that's called Hello. And we'll go straight down each of the rows until we get to the end of this palette. Y'all already know, if you've seen my videos, I do live swatches. I'm probably going to use both arms. And we're just going to do what we do, okay? I always just go one by one and I describe it. I tell you the color, whatever. If you ain't got time for that, I don't know what to tell you, because these ones take a little while, okay? My first color is called Hello. And it is just a vanilla matte white. It's more like a vanilla pink, I want to call it, because it does have that little rosy tone, peachy undertone to it. Very, very soft for a matte. 5M. Ooh, this is a really pretty. The kind of little bit of kick up. It is like a terracotta orange matte. That is such a gorgeous tone, though. Look at that. It looks like it might need to be built up a tiny bit, but, and there is a little bit of kick up in the pan, but I don't feel like it's a huge deal. Rose gold is just that. It's rose gold. It's a shimmer, and it's a rose gold shimmer. Very, very creamy. That, y'all, that slid like butter. That's so pretty. Look at that intensity, that glare-ness right there. Oh, I love it. Now you have Friend. I use this as my inner corner highlight. It is like a gold white. It looks white in the pan. It looks more white in the pan anyways. But once you slide it on, it has that, it looks like sort of like a gold tone. Very, very pretty, you guys. It's a shimmer as well. I think it looks a lot more yellow to me in person than it does coming up on the camera. So just letting you guys, pointing that out, it does look a little bit more yellow gold versus how I'm looking at it in the viewfinder. So I don't know. Emmy and Saul. This is that one that I told you guys, that gold shimmer. Oh, y'all, this lit like butter too, and it's so intense. It reminds me of like the yellow tone in my shirt right now. Look how vibrant that yellow is. It's so freaking pretty. That it's like a gold metallic easily. It's just so intense on the eye. I'm telling you guys, it's so gorgeous on the eye. 23. Oh god, I didn't use this one. Look at this. This is a bronze shimmer. I'm pretty sure it's a pressed pigment because it does have glitter in it. And y'all, look at that gorgeous tone. It is like a bronze, and it has all these light, small little glitters that have like a silver gold tone, I want to say. It's like a silver and a gold. Very, very gorgeous. And it didn't slide on like butter, but it didn't slide on dry as heck either. Okay? Just letting you know. In the next row, SMH, shaking my head. Oh my god, this is so freaking pretty. This is a mauvey tone, rose tone matte. Look how pretty that is. Y'all see that? I love that. That's a pretty, pretty color. I'm kind of regretting. I love that she added that though, because it gives us more options, right? If we want just like a soft romantic look, you can totally go for those mauve tones in there. Dulcito. This is another, this is more of a like a mauve, but on the purple end matte. That is such a gorgeous shade. I live for those type of shades. Y'all don't ask me why. Look at that. It's like a lavender purple, right? That's what it looks like. But in the pan, it doesn't look so much of a lavender. It looks more like a mauve. Sort of like, yeah, you get it. You know, like a pink purple sort of thing. Foco. I don't know what she meant to say by that name, but Foco to me is like a light bulb. Look how gorgeous this is. I cannot, y'all. Oh my god. Are you guys seeing this? That is so freaking pretty. In person, it looks like a rose gold, and it is like a foiled shimmer. So it has a chunkiness to it. I see all these tiny micro glitters that are like a silver. But in person, oh, it's just so much more metallic and intense in person. Versus, I don't know if you guys are seeing that okay, but dang, that is gorgeous. Now we're going to do the star glitter. I'm in love with this glitter, straight up. When I put it on my eye, I just couldn't get over the fact how pretty it was. I didn't need any adhesive. Like, I seriously patted it on there. And I didn't need any adhesive, nothing like that. And it's so, so pretty. Look at that. Now, the color to this is just, it looks like a champagne. And then it has a bunch of micro glitters in there. I see some purple, some silver, some gold, a little bit of green. So it has all those little multi glitters in there. And on the eye, whatever you put it on will just like complement it. So when I put it on top of that gold, it just like blended into the gold and made the gold look more intense, more glittery, how it moved within the light. You know how it reflects the light and stuff. So pretty in person. Inspiración, which means inspiration. This is a yellow, like a mustard yellow matte. I'm kind of thinking this would have went totally with the shirt I have. Look how pretty that is. I'm wondering, will that hold up, right? Some yellows tend to not stick around. They like fade into nothingness. I'm really curious as to will that hold up, you know? But other than that, it's still a very pretty shade. Nick, this one is so gorgeous. Now, my YouTuber friend, she used this in her video and I was like, dang. It looks like this gold green, almost like a bronze. I don't know how you guys, maybe like a khaki tone. Look at it, at that, just that metallic sheen to it. And it didn't slide like butter. It slid like the other one that I told you, the 23 one that was up here somewhere. I think it was this one. How I told you guys it wasn't exactly smooth, but it wasn't exactly rough either. It's like somewhere in the middle, but still. That's like a pressed pigment. I'm all over that. I want it on my face. In the third row, first one is called Rosita, which means rose, or like a rosy tone. This is a really intense shimmer pink. Very, very smooth too. Look at that. How pretty that is. I love that. That's cute. Next we have Latte, which is a brown matte. Moving on, we have Fancy. This is like a taupe purple, almost like a mauve. It's very pretty, y'all. It's a shimmer. That slid on like butter. It's like a taupe. But it has a little hint of purple in it. It looks actually more purple in person versus the swatch. The swatch just looks more brown, grayish. Next you have Chicos. This looks like a multi-chrome. I'm guessing that's what it is because right now that I'm sliding it on, it reflects brown, pink, and a tiny bit of green, I believe. Definitely not one of my favorite. You guys saw the experience I had with the Natasha Denona one, and it didn't really do anything for me, but it is a shimmer, and it slid on really, really good. It's not a bad shade. Definitely not a bad shade. Poses is an orange tone matte. Perfect fall pumpkin color. Next we have Bee Vlogger. This one is this burgundy red matte. And it does feel a little dry on the dry end. A little chalky. Just want you guys to know. I don't know if that looks patchy. Nah, probably just me. I'm going to start swatching on this side. Next we have Diego. Diego is a very intense, creamy metallic. Like a red, pink. Y'all see that? How intense that is? It's like a metallic. Very, very pretty. Resiliencia. I don't know if this is resilience in Spanish. There's some words that I get confused with. This is a bronze shimmer. I'm not too crazy about this color because it just looks like a brown. But it's like a bronze gold. It is a metallic too. It does look like that. Y'all forgive my kids. They're going crazy over there. 2010 is a purple matte. Like a plum. Like a plum purple. That's what it looks like. Next we have Spanglish, and Spanglish is an orange tone shimmer. It's like a golden type of I want to call it like a yellow gold and a little tiny bit of orange, but it's not very intense orange compared to the one that's coming after this one. See how you see the orange, you see that gold in there, but the one that's after this one, it has a very more it has a more intense blood orange, like an orange red, and this is more like a gold orange. You guys get what I'm saying? So next is Texas. That's the one that I used. Remember I told you guys that I used it down here, and then I used it a little bit up here. That one is definitely more of like a orange red tone. Y'all see the difference? See? Orange gold, orange red. But they're both shimmers and they both slid like butter, okay? They're like nothing. Last in that row we have Seahorse, which is that purple that I absolutely fell in love with. Look at this purple, y'all. It is like a pressed pigment. It has that like gray purple thing going on. It does have a bunch of little micro glitters in it. The micro glitters are more of like silver, but still on the eye it looks so pretty. So pretty, especially if you're a purple lover like me. I loved it. I fell in love with it, okay? In the next row, Diciembre, which is December. And this is like a wine red. I honestly think between this one and the next one I'm going to show you guys, there's not a huge difference and leap in the color. There's a ton of fallout from that shade, just letting you guys know there was a ton of fallout from this one right here. So the next one is called Wine Red, and like I said, this one and that one, just one looks more darker than the other. I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. One looks more darker. There's not like a huge tone difference. I did use this one that's called Wine Red. That's the one that you see right here. But look at this. One is literally just more, and they're both mattes. They're both mattes. Just one is more intense purple, and the other one's more like a mauve purple, like lighter. I don't know if that was meant to be do that or like that was her mistake or whatever, but I don't think she realized she put the same mama, different dad type of tone. So Tamaulipas is a dark brown matte. Then you have that transition shade that's called Transición. And this is just like a very teddy bear brown matte. It's like a yellow brown, look at like a caramel brown. I would consider it that color, but very, very pretty. Came out super pigmented on my eye, and I remember having no problem with blending. So pretty, that shade. Erin is, look at that, just look at that. Ah, I love that shade. It's so intense. It is more on the drier end versus for like a shimmer, but that pigment more than makes up for it. Look at that. That's a gorgeous shade. Leave it to her to put like a random blue, right? It's just a random blue out of nowhere. The whole entire palette, it just has all these neutrals and golds and pinks, and all of a sudden that one blue. Profundidad is a dark matte black. I want to say it has sequin glitters. It does have micro glitters in it. And Profundidad just means profound. I'm going to give it 3 swatches, but I think it was good after 2. I don't know if it looks, I don't think it looks patchy. It might be a little bit, but it doesn't look like a big deal. So those are all the shades in this palette. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out if you are interested in this palette. I do highly recommend it. I think it was worth buying. It's like one of the affordable brands that I really love. I think these are one of those type of brands that I really love because you get more bang for your buck. The only thing that I've ever had to complain about with Beauty Creation for their like shadows is maybe you'll get maybe 1 or 2 duds. But out of like 35 shades, that's not a loss to me, right? And out of the entire collection, I really recommend the palette, the nude, the kits, like the lip kits, the red one and the nude, both are pretty, because if you're gonna get the nude, the lip gloss still works for everybody. And if you like the, you know, eyelashes, obviously I recommend the eyelashes if you like, that's your sort of thing. I don't recommend the PR box. I'm not gonna say you need it. Definitely don't need it. There's an option online for buying the entire collection without the PR box, and that doesn't come with the mirror, but you get everything else included. I think that was like $75. Don't quote me on it, but I think it was. And right now, the last time I checked it the other day, they pretty much sold out of everything except for the lip kits and the lash trio. But I'm gonna put the link for that stuff down here, okay, in the description box. That I know of, they pretty much didn't have anything left, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. They sold out. Who knows if they're gonna bring it back, if they get enough people telling them, hey, you're bringing the McMichael back, or you're bringing Rosie's collection back, they will do it, because if they see that there's people who do want it still, who missed out on it, especially once it starts getting reviews in, you know, and people are interested in buying it, that's when they're like, okay, we need to restock and you know, sell this again, because people obviously missed out and didn't get to buy it. But I do recommend it. I just don't feel like you need to buy the entire collection, especially don't do it for the mirror. Do it because you want to support her and you're a fan of her, or you just love the collection completely. Don't do it because everybody's saying that the mirror is beautiful. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I think it was a waste of money. And I'm not like, it doesn't take a whole lot to please me. I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm a pretty easygoing person. I'm opinionated, definitely I'm opinionated, but I'm happy with just a book and some coffee from Starbucks, you guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified each and every time I upload a new video. And until next time, stay warm, stay blessed, and stay magical. Bye, you guys.